today's video, I'm going to show you how to work with the all-in-one SEO plugin. I'm going to take Revolution Collective's website as an example and show you how I optimize the posts, the blog posts, once we post it. So I'm just quickly going to walk you through it. So this is all your plugins. So you'll see once the all-in-one SEO plugin is installed, you can literally go to your posts. I'm not going to post a new post today. I'm just going to show you how I optimized the previous post. Let's take this post, for example. Okay, so once you are have opened your post, so then you'll see the normal WordPress editor. On your right hand side, you'll see there's an AIOSEO score that shows how well your post is optimized for your keyword and how well it is written and so forth. So I think while I show you how to optimize your post with all-in-one SEO, I can maybe give you a few tips on writing blogs. So with SEO in mind. So with this article, you'll see that, first of all, you'll see that there is links inside the article, and I bold some of the words. So with Google these days, one of the SEO tips is it's actually better to bold the main words in your article, because people scan through your article. They don't read everything. They only want to read what is important to them. So naturally, if someone goes and they want to read what's the best digital side hustles for 2022, they will scan through the article and only go to the titles, and naturally their eyes will fall on the bolded words. So that's why we bold some of the words. And obviously you want to provide value to people. So okay, so that's one tip. And then the second tip is always use the H2 heading for your heading after your title. This is extremely important for SEO. And if you use, for example, in this post, we used digital side hustles as our keyword. So naturally, you want to use your keyword in your H2 heading. And the same, you want to use your keyword in the first paragraph of your article. You don't want to make your sentences too long. They recommend that your sentences never go over 20 words. Otherwise, the SEO optimizer tool and Google will find that it's too long, and it will not help with your rankings at all. And the same with your paragraphs. Rather write a few paragraphs that's shorter instead of writing 3 long paragraphs, because people will not read it and they will go off your page. So your bounce rate will be really bad, which will also influence your SEO rankings on Google. So yeah, and then when we go down, you'll see that after the best digital side hustles title, we start with listing the best digital side hustles, and then we use the H3 heading. So after H2 heading, you'll naturally use the H3 heading, and then you'll see then I start using links. So this is called internal linking. So I basically use articles to link to other pages on the website, and this will also help with SEO rankings, because it will tell Google where your pages are on your website, and also it will take people to your other pages on your website. And also you can see it as a kind of like a spider web in your mind, because internal linking is very important. Your entire website is linked to one another, and say for example one page like the about page or the home page is ranked really high on Google or in other search engines, and you link this article to that page, naturally this article will be ranked higher in a certain period of time. Obviously it takes time, but that will also help to telling Google like this is a really important article. So that's why we do that. And then we just list the side hustles with the links. And also it's important to actually use keywords with the linking. I know out of experience sometimes it's hard to use the right keywords with the link. So sometimes you'll just say visit this link, but that's not really going to work for SEO because you're not using a keyword with the link. You want to use the right keyword with the link. So here we used affiliate marketing as a word. So when I write another article about affiliate marketing and make a video about it, which I will link that to this word. So that's a great, and digital nomad, I linked the digital nomad article to this word. So just a tip. And then so after you written your article, you'll find that when you scroll down, you'll come to the all-in-one SEO settings, and then when you go to general settings, you'll see that they give you a snippet preview, so you can actually see how other people will see this on desktop and on mobile. So with the post title, you want to add your post title with the name of your site, and then with the meta description, you want to add a meta description that people will read and they will want to click on your post. So it's important to make it interesting, number one, and number two, use your keyword and a call to action if you can. And don't make it too long. It should not be longer than 160 characters, and the same with the title. It should not be longer than 60 characters. Your keyword that you use should be in the meta description and in the post title. Then you'll insert your keyword here, and then they will tell you. So you'll tick off certain bullets, for example, or points. So they'll tell you, okay, your focus keyword, key phrase is in your SEO title. It is found in your meta description. Your focus keyword length is good. It's found in your URL. It's found in your introduction. Obviously, if it's not found in your subheadings, that's fine. Because your SEO score is still very, very good. So your article will rank. We're only using the free version. We're not using the paid version of the all-in-one SEO plugin because it's not necessary at the moment. So with your page analysis, you can also go through the various points I give you, and then when you come to the readability, there's certain things that you need to write a good article. So you need to include images and videos in your content. Your paragraph lengths need to be good. That's what I mentioned earlier. So when you click on that, it needs to, they're just telling you I'm using short paragraphs. But if you're not using short paragraphs, the plugin will literally tell you what you need to change. The same with sentence length. And then your voice is important. So you need to use passive voice in your article. But I saw that a lot of people that I worked with in the past and clients and so forth, this is the biggest mistake they make, the way they write the article. So you need to use the right voice when writing your article and the right words. So passive voice is really, really important. And then transition words, you shouldn't use too much transition words, so, or too little, which you'll see that obviously there's not enough transition words in this article, which again is fine because the article's rating is like 98 out of 100. Consecutive sentences, subheading distribution, flash reading ease, those things are very important for ranking of your article and even your page. So with a page on your website, these things are also matter. So you need to work through all of these things. And also, when you choose your key phrase for your article, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the only key phrase that your article will rank for. Your article will rank for other words as well, and that's why the bolding of the words is so important. And it is important to use inbound links and outbound links. So that's why we try to use links to our YouTube channel, or we try to use links to other websites like this one. For example, we linked it to the survey. All those things are really important. So that is how this plugin will really help with the ranking of your website when it comes to pages and posts. And then also you need to choose, this is where you'll update your URL. Then you'll update your categories. You click here on categories. So then you can choose the category you want your article in, and you can also add new categories. And then you can add some tags, and then you need to add your featured image, and then you can add an excerpt, and then and then also with the plugin you can choose how Facebook will see your post when you share the link on Facebook. So you need to choose to see your featured image as your image source, otherwise your image won't pull through to Facebook and other social media pages, which is very important. With this video I just showed you the basic of how you optimize an article with all-in-one SEO. So in the next video I will show you a bit about how you optimize your pages, and if there's any videos that you want me to make, comment below and tell us, and then we know what you really want to watch. So please subscribe.